제 141회 약속한 대로 소개팅 시켜줄게요.
안녕하세요. Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Let's Speak Korean. I'm your host Lisa Kelly and let me introduce my good friend Steve.
Thank you, Lisa. 안녕하세요. I'm Steven Revere. Thank you all for being with us once again. We're going to talk about today, in today's lesson, Lisa is going to introduce me to her friend. And in Korea, that's very common. There's a lot of blind dates, a lot of arranged dates in Korea. It's very popular. And we're going to talk about that with...
안녕하세요. 네오미입니다. Hello everyone. I will introduce you my new partner, Gambir.
안녕하세요. Hello everybody too. And I'm coming from Nepal and Hankook University student also. I want to hello everybody Nepalese people and
Good.
Namaste.
Wait, one more time?
Namaste.
Namaste.
Yeah, oh, that's
Namaste,
hello.
so, yeah.
Oh.
So let's get started. Here is our situation for today.
Wrap it up.
With Lisa.
And Steven.
스티븐, 전에 약속한 대로 소개팅 시켜줄게요.
정말이에요? 어떤 사람인데요?
나처럼 뛰어난 능력에다가 외모도 훌륭해요.
고마워요. 잘 되면 한턱 낼게요.
오늘 점심은 스티븐이 사세요.
And I do keep waiting for this introduction that you keep telling me about here. When are you going to introduce me to this pretty young lady who's so talented as well?
Well, not that you need any help. You know, Steven is a very good-looking guy. Lots of girls like him. Okay,
Yeah.
tell us what today's situation is all about.
Okay, in today's situation, the first line that we have there, 전에 약속한 대로. This is very important. This is today's main expression, right? You're talking about something you did before, just like I said before, 약속한 대로, or like I said before, 말한 대로. You can also use that expression. You can also say, like I taught you before. Remember, 여러분들이 배운 대로, like you learned before. Just like that expression that I taught you before, I could also say, I taught you. 여러분들한테 가르친 대로. Remember, this is just like I taught you before, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you can use all these different expressions, so let's practice one of those.
In the dialogue, we heard 전에 약속한 대로 소개팅 시켜줄게요. Like I promised before, I'll introduce you to a girl.
전에 약속한 대로 소개팅 시켜줄게요.
Very good.
전에 약속했는 대로 소개팅 시켜줄게요.
Okay, not 약속했는 대로, but 약속한 대로.
한 대로.
Very
오케이.
good.
약속한 대로 지켜줄게요.
소개팅
소개팅
시켜줄게요.
오케이.
Let's go on to the next line. Stephen responds by saying, 정말이에요? 어떤 사람인데요? Okay, 정말이에요? Really? What kind of person is it? 어떤 사람이에요? What kind? Okay, and Lisa responds by saying, 나처럼, I really mean this too, okay. 나처럼 뛰어난 능력이다가 외모도 훌륭해요, okay. 능력 means I've got lots of things to offer, okay. I'm very smart and this and that and that.
능력 is talented, right? Talent.
Don't let me count off, okay. All right. And then 외모 means your appearance.
Let's start from the ending here. 외모도 훌륭해요 means the person is good looking as well, right? 도 is to. 외모 is like she just said, appearance, right? 외 means outside, 모 is appearance there. And 훌륭해요 is wonderful. Something is great, stupendous. It is 훌륭해요, okay?
호모도 훌륭해요.
외모도 훌륭해요.
It's a good sentence.
외모도 훌륭해요.
외모도 훌륭해요.
So what's going on here? 능력에다가, right? This means above and beyond the ability, she's also beautiful, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, we're talking about, let me give you another way you can use this expression. 커피에다가 설탕 타요. Okay? You can put sugar into your coffee. So what do you got? You take this one thing and then you add something even more to it, right? That's how you use 에다가.
I've got a really good example.
Above and beyond.
Like when we look at someone like Steven or even Naomi or Gambir, we can say 영어에다가 한국말까지 잘해요.
Naomi, how many languages do you speak?
Italian.
와, 이탈리안에다가 한국어 잘하고요.
에다가. She's got like all these languages.
강비르는
I can speak Nepali,
네팔리에다가
Hindi.
힌디에다가
A little bit English.
영어에다가 예,
한국말.
한국말도 잘해요. 네.
Let's look at the next sentence, okay? 고마워요. 잘 되면 한턱 낼게요. 고마워, of course, thank you. 잘 되면, if everything goes well, 한턱 낼게요. We studied 한턱 낼게요 before. We also learned 쏠게요 before. I'm going to pay for everything. I'm going to treat, right?
More often you just hear 쏠게요. Nowadays, that seems to be the more common expression, but the regular, traditional, normal Korean expression is 한턱 낼게요. 한턱 is to treat.
I also like to shorten that. I usually say 내가 낼게요. Okay, I will just pay. Instead of saying 한턱, you know, it's just shortened by saying 내가 낼게요. All right. And the last sentence, Lisa says, 오늘 점심은 스티븐 씨가 사세요. Why don't you just do that today too? 오늘 점심은 스티븐 씨가 사세요.
I'll leave that up to the producer. I think they might help us out.
Okay, why don't we say, why don't you buy dinner today?
오늘 저녁은 스티븐 씨가 사세요.
Okay. Very good.
오늘 저녁에
오늘 저녁은
스티브 씨가 사세요.
사세요. 알았어요.
He said 알았어요. Okay.
알았어요.
We'll keep you to your word. All right, let's go on to Korean Insight. Korean Insight. All right, here we're going to Korean Insight. And I just got to say, we really got to hurry up because I got to go and get some AS for my cell phone. So let's just hurry up.
Your cell phone?
Yeah.
AS? Really? Oh, Lisa, I think you've been in Korea too long. Because you don't get AS in English. You know that? Oh, yeah, she does know that, actually.
Hey, I got really good acting skills now.
Yes, you did. Okay. Anyway, what we're talking about here is getting after service.
AS, right. And we call it A/S here in Korea.
When you want to get something fixed in Korea, you say, I'm going to go get after service. Oh, mostly this is only for electronic stuff. But, you know, we might say we supply after service for a car or something in other countries as well. But really, I only picture this being, am I correct here?
Yes.
Only pretty much used for electronic
Right.
stuff. Huh?
Any sort of servicing, but it's not just fixing, but any sort of like, not just fixing, but also if you want to add some sort of option to your, like, for example, cell phone or your car, or you want to get something changed, that's also considered after service here in Korea. But most of it's always free, and it's a really good service here in Korea, and mostly for any sort of electrical device that you have here in Korea.
And now that we've given you guys your Konglish expression for today, our Korean Insight, we're going to do a little review, okay? We had 약속한 대로. You can hear that right in the beginning. Lisa promised to do something, and she's following through, right? The next expression is 능력에다가 외모도 훌륭해요, right? She's not only talented, but also very beautiful, right?
Here we go. Let's go and summarize and review over what we studied today.
스티븐, 전에 약속한 대로 소개팅 시켜줄게요.
정말이에요? 어떤 사람인데요?
나처럼 뛰어난 능력에다가 외모도 훌륭해요.
고마워요. 잘 되면 한턱 낼게요.
오늘 점심은 스티븐이 사세요.
Okay, I hope you had a great lesson. I just wanted to say we were talking about Stephen, what he was saying in the dressing room earlier. 말한 그대로 얘기할게요. I'll say exactly what he said. 그대로.
말한 대로?
He was saying how he looked like Mel Gibson.
That is not what I said. That's not what I said at all.
말한 그대로.
I said I heard that.
Yeah,
somebody told me that I look like Mel Gibson, and they only started saying it recently, and I think it's because of all these lines in my forehead, right? See those lines right there? Mel Gibson has deep lines in his forehead, and those just started appearing in the last few years, so that's why I hear it, I said.
Okay. Anyways, thank you for joining us once again, and we'll see you here next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.